Hi everyone. Today I wanted to do kind of a bronzy look for pale skin, and the star of the show really is this RCMA palette, which I used on my face as foundation. I used it as concealer, contouring. I also used it on my eyes as well, in honor of a really beautiful weather weekend we had, and we are heading into warmer weather in Australia, and I just wanted to do a bronzy look today, pale skin bronzy look, and have a really good play with this. Please stay and join me as we create this look. So today I really wanted to play with the RCMA palette. This is the 5-pan palette in Shinto. It's their series favorite palette, Shinto. And RCMA, like, they do those big makeup artist palettes with every skin shade under the sun, contour shades, highlight shades, all of that. And I have used them before in also their single pots. I'm not sure if they still do them, but years ago I have used their single pots. And RCMA it's really pigmented in a wax format. So these aren't really like anything that you've probably tried before. They're in a really unique formula. And I have found that wax type foundations like this work beautifully with dry, older skin. Cream concealers can still be drying, whereas these waxes are never drying and they go on your skin beautifully. I will show you. And something like this, you can totally use on your whole face as foundation, as contour. It's a really great little travel friendly, won't spill, slips in your purse kind of thing. They're really great. It is a professional makeup brand. You can get it easily online. So I'm going to start with the lightest color, and I'm going to use that under my eyes. And the look I'm going to do today, I think, is like a bronzy contoured, I say contoured, my version of contour look. I'm inspired by the fact that in Australia we're heading into summer and we had the most beautiful, glorious weekend of weather. And you can use your fingers with this product. You can use a brush. I'm actually going to grab the Chanel brush that comes with the Le Beige's water tint, just because it's a nice little size. So see, that's worked really well under the eyes. I'm then going to go in with the second one. I'm pointing at the right one. Yes, that one. And do that on my nose. Because my nose has a tendency to be a bit red, just going that one shade darker will cover that. Okay. And then I will go in with, I think, the second last deepest one, and put that around the edges and a little bit under the lip, a little bit on my jawline. And then for the rest of my face, I will go in with the third color, that one, and blend that in the places that I haven't. Now I have used this with my fingers and it was super quick. So this is probably takes a bit longer with the brush. I was curious to try it out. I am going to pop my eyebrows on because they are invisible and I feel like it's making me look very strange. So we're going to use as always, the e.l.f. Shape and Stay brow pencil. That's not really a brow pencil, it is a brow wax. So don't let that confuse you, e.l.f. Okay, so that will help the pencil to both go on and to stay on. So the few brows that I've got, I'll flick them up as much as possible. And then let's draw these babies in. And this is the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in Blonde. It's my favourite pencil. Then go in with the e.l.f. Wow Brow in Neutral Brown over the top. This looks, gives it more hairs, the look of more hairs, the strokes, and leaves a really nice colour deposit. And then final step, just the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel, just because this really sets them super lightly, but it really sets them all day. This brow gel. I'm sure there are cheaper ones that do the same thing, but it's one I've got at the moment. I'm going to go back in with the RCMA palette again, and we're going to use it to contour the eyes. So I'm going to grab the darkest one, and I'm going to use a tissue to get a nice crisp line. So going quite far out and then across to give it some shape in the socket, and then we'll softly blend it out. And blending with little circular motion, and then windscreen wiper combination. Okay, I'm also going to pop a little bit of the same darker colour just under the lash line as well, because it's really complementing my blue eyes, that colour. I am going to stop and do a little bit of powder just because I've used face products, that RCMA palette, on my eyes just to set it in a little bit. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. I've got it in the colour Fair 140W, and it's such a lovely versatile powder. So I dip a little bit and then work most of it into the brush so there's not much on there. And then I'm just going to lightly set the eye, just the eye, so that that doesn't move all over the place. The rest of the face I'm going to leave. And I'm going to go to cheeks, back to the face. I'm going to use the Mecca Max Off Duty Blush Stick in the colour Moody, which is this really beautiful, deep, rich, like wine colour. I'm going to draw that on my cheekbone, the actual cheekbone, upwards. I'll just use this duo fibre brush to blend it in. Again, keeping it very high, grazing the under eyes, just to make sure everything's kind of high and lifted. Also across the nose, because that's where you naturally, catch the sun. Then back to the eyes, I'm going to use the By Terry. These are the Ombre Blackstars that come in a bunch of colours. This is Bronze Moon, which is by far my favourite. I put this, swatched this on this morning and it won't come off. Like, they're really long lasting. Super creamy, but really long lasting. So I'm just going to put that across the lash line and then we'll blend it out. Do that on both sides. These are great. You can just use them as an eyeshadow and blend them with your fingers and they stay like a dream. They blend like a dream. Or you can use a brush, which I'm just going to finesse it a little bit with the brush today. flicking it out again, giving it a lift. Now let's pop some mascara on. So we'll use the e.l.f. eyelash curler. And again, using my current favourite Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Brag mascara, I'm going to focus it on the outer corners. And when I say that, I'll still put some on the inner, but we'll focus most of the product on the outer. And then we'll do a bit of tight lining with the Jones Road The Best pencil in brown. This makes your lashes look thicker. And if you've got blonde eyelashes like mine, it helps to, because you can't get every single lash, you know, with mascara. So it kind of helps to hide some of the blondness. I might pop some of the Bronze Moon on the lower, just the lower quarter, I guess, not even third. Give my face a spritz with the e.l.f. Coconut, Dewy Coconut Setting Mist, which is a really great combo. I shouldn't do that and talk. Really great combo of hydrating ingredients and also ingredients that will help your makeup stay. So I'm absolutely loving this at the moment. I'm going to line my lips in MAC Oak. Bust out my Makeup by Mario lip palette, and I'm going to concentrate. This is well loved by me and my daughter. I'm going to concentrate on probably that colour, probably these three colours I'll combine. You've got the little mixing palette there, which is super grubby. I'm just going to mix them together. This is the combo I wore on my wedding day, actually, those three together. Look how pretty is that? This really complements the bronzy look. It's mainly colour LP4. The last thing I'm going to do is add a bit of the Maybelline Lifter Gloss into the centre of the lips. This is in the colour 3, Moon. This was an Emily Noel inspired purchase. Just in the centre. This is the finished look. Take the hair out. So this is my bronzy look for pale people, very much inspired by the weather on the weekend, and also I really want to play with the RCMA palette, and I'm really pleased that I did. A little tip I just wanted to show you is before you go out, it's just to go around the edges. I'm going to use the palest colour around the edges of your lipstick with a bit of extra foundation or concealer, whatever product you're using, and a little bit of powder just to stop it from migrating. Again, particularly as you get older, your lips can go across the other side of your face sometimes. There you go. Desperately need a haircut, and my root's doing. Anyway, hope you have a lovely day, everybody. I'll see you in the next video.